Hey everybody, Danny Greco here, and a question I get a lot of times when I meet with new buyers is when I ask them, "Hey, is there anything that you've heard in the news from friends, coworkers, whatever, that makes you feel really anxious or sounds really scary?" A lot of the feedback I get is buyers will tell me, "We've heard that we have to waive an inspection and be competitive. Is that true?" And I want to talk a little bit about that because I think there's a little space between truth and reality and deception and all that stuff too. So, yes, it is common in the market, as it has been for the past couple of years, that in order for offers to be competitive, that would require the buyer not making their offer contingent on any home inspection. However, very rarely does that mean a buyer has not had access to an inspection report. So what I mean is, in the historical sense, when we weren't in a crazy wild market like we are now, a buyer would make an offer contingent on the inspection. So the seller would accept it, understanding that the buyer is going to do their inspection, and they may come back and ask the seller to fix this, repair that, credit, whatever it is based on their findings. Fast forward, and we're in this hyper accelerated market where buyers are competing against multiple dozens other buyers sometimes for a home. And hey, one way to make your offer stand out a little more to the seller is to shave down or eliminate some contingencies, including the inspection contingency. So that's really kind of induced the sellers into, before they list their home on the market, they'll hire an inspector to inspect the home, and then once the home is live on the market, the sellers can then make that report available to any prospective buyers. And assuming that this is done by a local and reputable company, and that the inspection is clean and doesn't uncover any scary findings, this is often what's inducing buyers into making an offer no longer contingent on the inspection. So yes, the buyers have made their offer not contingent on any inspection, but they've had full access to an inspection that was done not that long ago. So again, they're not necessarily going in blind, and that's where I think a lot of this kind of game of telephone of, oh, I heard they had to do this, I heard they had to do this, kind of gets a little messy. So very rarely, and of course, yes, a buyer, if an inspection is not provided, could a buyer still completely waive the inspection contingency? Yes, it's not recommended that they do so, of course, but many times, just really the state of the market now is that sellers are going to be providing that inspection up front. So when you hear of buyers waiving an inspection, I'd say probably 9 times out of 10, it's because they had one made available to them by the seller. So hopefully that cleans things up for everybody. So with that, good luck out there.